This is a vacation court, and it's a case commenced by writ of summons, which will require taking of witnesses. And then, in the vacation period, it's only preliminary matters that can be taken within this time because of the length of time the trial by evidence usually take. So the applications that are pending before the court are to regularize one, our preliminary objection that the writ of summons of the claimant is incompetent on some legal grounds. And then the court is yet to take our preliminary objection, which is the first thing the court must deal with first, to know whether the court has jurisdiction to entertain the matter in the first place or not. And then if the plaintiff, in the unlikely event that the plaintiff scales that hurdle, then the court will go on to consider the interlocutory applications of the parties. The claimant is asking that the court should order the defendants to stop talking about him pending the determination of the case. Though there is another of course to maintain the status quo as we speak. Meanwhile, the counter-claimant too, that is Martins Vincent Jose, who is also counter-claiming 2.2 billion naira in damages for breach of contracts and deceit, also has a pending interlocutory application to also stop Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufui and his church, Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry, from selling any regulated products without filing the proof of certification or registration of such products before the court, pending the determination of this substantive case. So the adjournment today now is for the court to hear all the pending applications, including the plenary objection and the motion of the claimant and the motion of the counter-claimant.
Okay, sir, just to understand something, is this judge the judge that's sitting on the case, or should just handle because he's a vacation judge?
Well, he's a vacation judge, that's why he's attending to these preliminary issues. So after the vacation, the file will go back to the chief judge of FCT for assignment. And if in the wisdom of the chief judge assigns it to the same judge, then we'll continue before my lord. But if the chief judge gives it to another judge after vacation, so be it. All be there.
We fight this case in this 2024 court vacation, and the plaintiff, in person of General Overseer Prophet Jeremiah Mutofufuye, felt he was defamed and sabotage and delivered by the defendant, and we filed this writ of summons before the FCT High Court because the defendant, Martins alias known as Very Dark Man, he supposedly content creator space within jurisdiction. And accordingly, we filed a motion for interlocutory injunction, and also we filed the motion ex parte that the court in its wisdom actually granted an affidavit to show cause, which the defendant, in fairness, they appeared before the court, and subsequently the court granted an order for status to release the defendant. Subsequently, we came before the court on the subsequent day again. The court has restated his order for status quo, and we came prepared today. However, the proceedings could not go on today because the defendants actually served us with their fresh counter affidavits, their motion of notice, and also too, they said they have filed a counterclaim and actually contending some issues which I would not want to go into, but they are prejudicial. And so we, in our wisdom and looking at the circumstances of the matter, the court was minded to adjourn so that we can properly come before the court sometime in September. The matter is actually before the vacation judge, and that is why it's expedient and it's swift and a bit fast. We've made some very good consequential steps. This is a case that has drawn the emotions, passion, and the eyes and the ears of everyone within the Christian community. It has restated our cause that the Constitution guarantees the right to freedom of religion to practice without interference. The Constitution recognizes within the meaning of freedom of religion the right to express your religious belief. If it's by buying, if it's by using your soap, your spiritual materials, the Constitution recognizes it without no interference. No call-outs, no interference, no drag can actually negate that right. These are the entire step the consequence of this matter, and we'll pursue this matter to its logical conclusion.
That's just briefly tell us the order of status quo
Yes.
that the court gave. What was it on?
Basically, the defendant has been taking some steps that are prejudicial and undermining the pending court proceedings. As a matter of fact, you could ascribe and see from the internet, even when there was a first order for status quo, he keeps coming before the social media just to continuously harass, just to continuously even defame, and just to continuously drag. And that's the court ordered for status quo. And the court restated it. So the defendant is actually running the risk of a contempt proceedings and a committal to prison. And we are watching jealously. And at the appropriate time, we'll know what step to take. But so far, I think for some couple of days now, he has not undermined proceedings for that. So we believe in the justice of our court system.